Odd Conduit Media.
What's it gonna be?
You are now listening to the
Hyrule Podcasters! Rumble, rumble.
Hey, all you pips and pens. Welcome to another episode of
Hyrule Podcasters!
I'm your co-host, Ben.
And I'm your co-host, Pat.
And on this audio-only Let's Play, we venture through each game in Nintendo's Zelda franchise.
You got that right. We're not experts or purists. We're just playing each game start to finish.
And this season, we're running it back.
Run it back, baby.
Running it back.
To the Nintendo Entertainment System. You know, I have a Nintendo Entertainment System box in my closet.
And Pat has a nice story to tell, and we're at the North Castle, and I got to make my way all the way back to the maze, so I'm just going to start walking while he's talking.
Yeah, I used to work in estate sales. Those of you who have been listening, for a while might know that. And this guy just kept his NES box, and so it's like in really good condition. So last we left off, we were in a palace. Ben was getting the crap beat out of him. He didn't have any lives left, so we decided to spare you the boring him rewinding 1,000 times. Something that the patrons get to listen to.
It was pretty bad.
It was horrible.
Yeah, it was not.
It was not good content.
No, and we're not necessarily trying to make content, but it was bad. It was bad art. It was bad everything.
So speaking of bad everything, that is the opposite of the tour that I just went on with my buddy Northern Draw. For those of you who don't know, I'm an MC, and one of the challenges that we faced was that we got double booked in Philadelphia, which means that we had the date booked at this venue, and so did another entire group of people. So, we rolled with the punches and we shifted, and it was called the Unbound Flight Tour after all. So, you got to kind of account for hiccups. I remember I once tried to write an album called Blank Page and I couldn't write a lyric. It's kind of what you get yourself in. It's like writing an album called Writer's Block. You wonder why you can't write it. Anyway, so we get canceled and the venue was like, but we have a rapper showcase the next day. Why don't you just come to that? You can play that before you go play your show in Jersey. And so we ended up on this rapper showcase with a bunch of dope MCs who are nerdcore rappers. And it's this event called Star City Showcase. Grayson, GR3YSON, was hosting it with Trey Digga, and it was so much fun. So Steve, I'm just going to shout out some of the other incredible MCs. Again, these are nerdcore rappers, which means that they make dope hip-hop, and a lot of their content that they pull from and that they're inspired by is anime and, of course, video games.
Essentially, if you're listening to our podcast, you'd like listening to them.
Yeah, whether or not you're a hip-hop fan, I mean, it's just folks like celebrating hip-hop culture, celebrating video game culture at the same time. And it's a blast. A lot of these cats, we'd met online a bit, but I actually got to meet them in person. So it was like it was definitely a silver lining that we ended up on this showcase instead of playing a show with some people like I've already met before. Anyway, so shout out Steve Sachs, Grayson, Trey Digga, the official Heroes League Instagram, which is official_heroes.league. Yo, the Heroes League is like a super group with Spaz Black, The Real Fire, PHYRE, Anime West Fan Club, Clouded, Kaniki, Chi Official _Ukno. So many people. Ohm has meaning, and those are some tags. So we also played with Yellow Blade Music, Young Bull with a lot of energy and some dope music. Terrence Lee held us down on the ones and twos. That's Terrence Lee 610. And it was sponsored by Black Star with 2 R's, Black Star Fashion, which do a lot of really cool custom fashion, and the Origin of Play, which, Ben, I was excited to tell you about this because the Origin of Play brings consoles and TVs and video games to live events, and they just let people play some video games at live events, which is like, I don't know about y'all, but like when I go to a concert, which I throw a decent amount of rap events and hip hop punk events, multi-genre stuff. Sometimes you want to watch the music. Sometimes you want to chat with some people that have similar ideas or new ideas. And sometimes you don't know what to do with yourself. But when people like the, what are they called? The Origin of Play are there at the event, setting up video games in the back. You can just go play some Street Fighter Alpha 2. You can just go play some Mortal Kombat. You can just get down, play some multiplayer, play some single player, and just kill some time doing your thing. And that's exactly what we did. Northern Draw, my DJ and producer, played a good amount of Street Fighter. Ben's just tanking damage as he makes his way through this crazy maze to get back to the palace that we're going to. And so it was really cool. So, especially if you're on the East Coast, I suggest that you guys hit these rappers up. Actually, if you're on the internet, do it. A lot of cool people making a lot of cool content. And if you want, maybe we'll put it in the show notes. I'll just send this to you right now, Ben, so you can add a lot of these Instagram handles to the show notes for this episode so that folks can keep up with this incredible community of nerdcore hip-hop. Okay.
So we just took a tactical death here. I made it all the way back to the Maze Island Palace. We have full life, we have full magic, and our job now is just to get to the end of this and get to the boss and beat up on the boss.
Beat up on the boss, beat up on the boss.
I'm also just noting that, we're at 1200 XP, and I'm hoping that we can get to a spot where I level up just before the boss, or using the boss kill, so that way we can, when we place the crystal, we also get an XP boost. And so I'm hoping to kind of line everything up. So we're going to see if that happens.
A strategy that you don't really have to have in other Zelda games.
That's
but
true.
Ben is very familiar with. And I mean, I remember watching Ben play RPGs on the NES and the Super Nintendo and just loving the art and loving the graphics and the music and the tension and the stories, but just never enjoying playing it myself. So I don't know. Maybe find a buddy if you're not
find a buddy
if you're not willing to play Zelda 2 on your own. Play with a buddy, or right. I don't know, just play it with us. That's cool too. We're right here.
We got a blue armored Stallfos that we're waiting to fall on us here.
Yep, and Ben's gonna try to down throw. Oh nope, Ben's now fighting 2 blue armored Stallfoses and gets them in the foot. You gotta stab these guys in the foot.
Yeah, fortunately they don't move their sword up and down.
Yeah,
so it's not too bad. We're gonna jump up and grab this pea bag.
Pea bag. What's the name of the palace that we're in right now?
It's the Maze Palace.
The Maze Palace.
All right, we got a red iron knuckle here.
The Maze Palace is purple.
It's a beautiful color. Beautiful
the
purple. The
Maze Island Palace, which I just love me some purple. As a lot of people know, purple is a royal color. Did you know that the word royal and the word regal come from the same word?
I probably could have figured that out. I'm pretty smart.
And loyal and legal also come from the same word.
All right, so
Isn't that crazy? My cat just sneezed.
We're back at the boss here.
Oh, snap. Yep. We're back at the boss already. And, oh, right, because you already got a lot of the stuff. So Karak is not so mighty when you use your magic against him. So this is a red, like, super whiz robe, and Ben's cheesing it. He's just in the corner using his shield, blocking the stuff.
I took one hit.
Defeats.
And, of course, last time this happened...
Oh, man.
It was rough.
It took him forever.
It took me forever.
Forever.
All right, so we got... we need to go get about 400 XP before we place the crystal. So we're just going to keep rolling while we do that.
Backtracks a little into the dungeon, and the blue Stalfos do not
I know.
come back. It's like, I don't even know what the respawn rules are in this game, and we've been playing it for quite some time. And it seems like sometimes it's very inconvenient. When you want them to respawn, they don't. When you don't want them to, they do, but we're not going to be pessimists about it. Ben expertly goes across this bridge that is dissolving underneath him and uses a down thrust to hurt the spiky boys, aka sling blades. Ben kills a couple of hoppin' wolfies, which are called wasus in this game.
Those are the ones that drain your XP, so we're being real careful with them.
Gotcha. Oh, don't these guys drain your XP too?
Yep.
The flying wolf heads called Ra. Ooh, Ben is doing a great job of down thrusting all these enemies. And he's just getting no XP from killing all these things. But, he's making his way back into the dungeon, and he will find something eventually to give him some XP so that he can place that crystal and make that money. Right now he's tanking some damage, trying to kill these floating heads. I also on tour played at a place called Wonderville in Brooklyn that has a bunch of indie video game cabinets.
Ooh.
Which is just like so much fun to be rapping on stage while people are playing video games in the audience. I feel like if people are like looking at their phone while I'm on stage, I gotta admit I'm a little like, come on, man, like you could look at your phone on your couch. Like,
there goes a doom knocker there.
You paid good money to come to a rap show. Look at your phone later. But if people are like playing some video games in the audience, I'm like, yeah, my music is the soundtrack to your video game experience right now. That is Wonderville in Bushwick. Kind of Bed-Stuy, kind of Bushwick. And we used to play at this other place in Manhattan. If any of y'all are familiar, it's called Baby Castles. And that was very similar. Indie game cabinets, that place was a lot more DIY. I don't even think that they had a liquor license. They definitely did not have a liquor license.
You put them on blast, Patrick?
I mean, they didn't sell any liquor either.
Oh, okay.
You just kind of like had to show up, maybe have a can of beer in your backpack. I don't think Baby Castles is around anymore. If it is, shout out Baby Castles. Regardless, Ben just got hit by one of those like floating skull boys. I forget what they're called.
But this will give us the XP we need. So we are
slicing and dicing. He's at 2493, 2493, and now he has 2503 XP. His life goes up,
and it filled our life back up.
And it filled our life back up because Ben's life was pretty low.
It was.
And now he's gonna go place the crystal, and it's gonna be dope. I gotta say, there's so many indie games out there, and I am just like so brand loyal to Nintendo.
Oh, but dude.
But there's just so many good.
How about when we go to
indie
MagFest,
games?
all the games that are there? Speaking of, MagFest dates just came out.
MagFest dates have been announced. They are early January.
We will be there. Our cousin will be there with us.
Yeah. And we're going to do another recording.
Yep. We're going to do something.
We're going to do something. We'll do something fun. We'll be there. And if any of y'all are going to be there next year, hit us up. Let us know.
Maybe we could do, what if we could do like a little meetup? Because we're local,
That is fun. That is
could
a
be
good
a fun
idea.
thing to do. Like do a meetup at MagFest.
Yeah.
All right, so we're placing the crystal. Huh. Hiya.
Booyah.
All right, and this is going to take our strength from 5 to 6.
So do you know what the theme is, Ben?
Ooh, I don't.
Check it out. It is the Legend of Magfest.
Oh.
And it is, dude, and it is modeled after, check it out. It is modeled after Roll the Dice or Drum the Rolls or whatever you say. I don't know, my internet's not working right now. Ocarina of Time.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
We need to, note for Ben, please be sure that I have, that our Ocarina of Time season is all hunky-dory. I had one piece of feedback that maybe I had missed something. I think I fixed it all, but I should go. I don't think I'm going to listen to the whole thing over, but if anyone out there wants to get paid like $200,
yeah, that's true.
I will pay you to listen
to 2 seasons
of our podcast.
Listen to 2 seasons of our podcast and let us know if anything's weird, like if it skips around, if an ad is in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Because when we transferred from Podcatcher to a new Podcatcher, it like screwed up somehow.
Yeah, a couple little things.
And,
like nothing too big.
But again, 2 seasons.
Yeah.
We choose the seasons you listen to. One of them will be the Ocarina of Time season.
Yeah, I think that's the one that I'm most concerned about. So.
And you know what, Ben? I heard an unconfirmed rumor that they are putting out a remake of Ocarina of Time, like a full remake.
That's been in the winds. The question is that from that I've heard was the did the Star Fox remake, was that the actual thing that was coming out?
Got you. Now, I saw in one of our video game group chats that you have never played Star Fox 64 front to back, so like this is a new game for you.
Oh yeah.
It is also for me. I didn't
think you had played it. Wait.
I'd also Ben is making his way through the maze, which is why we're just kind of.
You can walk on the water now.
Oh, sick!
I accidentally did that. That makes getting out of here so much easier.
So. When I played at Wonderville, there were video games playing on the projector behind us, and our sound person Nicole was like, "What do you want on the screen behind you?" And I was like, "Well, the tour is flight themed for my EP Unbound Flight, which features 9 different languages, great fun production." And so I was like, pull up some flight-themed video game gameplay, and she pulled up Star Fox 64.
I thought maybe she pulled like a flight simulator.
That would be cool too, but again, Nintendo brand loyalty. I didn't even want. I mean, at this point, I have to go beyond Nintendo because I have to play a Mega Man game again. Okay, back to the audio-only Let's Play. We are entering a town. Have we been here before?
We have. Yeah. This is the first place where this is the town of Mido. I'm just...
We're back in Mido. We talked to an old lady. You must save Hyrule. Bro, with the pressure.
I'm just getting my life refilled.
Ben's getting his life refilled. So then we will be on to our next quest after defeating Karok, the grand wizard-looking evil thing. And we'll make our way to the next palace? Or are we going to do some other stuff first?
Nope. Next palace, baby.
All right, sick. So the palace after the Maze Island Palace is the palace on the sea.
Palace on the sea.
So we're going to be making our way back. We get to meet a new enemy.
So you can see here what's happening is, so we leave the town, we head east, and there's like a path. And it goes into the ocean.
Right, and we were like, well, I guess that's not for us, but now we can actually walk across the water. So we just walk across the water, like Jesus. And Ben gets sucked into the desert to fight some enemies, and he just runs away instead of fighting, which, is fine with me.
There's a high wall here, so...
He reaches
what's going on over here.
a point where he needs to use the high jump.
500. Wow, that was worth it.
500 P bag. Hey, what do you? Whoa, hey, real cool. And there's the palace. It is on the screen. Ben gets sucked into another desert enemy gauntlet, and he is slashing and dashing. And right as he exits, oh, look who it is!
Oh, Beetle.
What's up, Beetle? Thanks, Beetle.
Thanks, Beetle. You're the best.
You are the best.
Simply the best.
Now, Ben is like...
better than all the rest. All right, so we are...
Ben had to kind of walk through an invisible maze to get to the palace on the sea. And he's just trying to figure out where to go up. And... this kind of invisible maze stuff is such a... Oh, water enemy gauntlet where Ben's drowning. And,
bam!
Not an enemy gauntlet at all, but a heart piece.
Container.
You can't exit stage right.
Yeah, we're
right?
gonna go to the right. I always get so confused with the stage left and stage right. So we're exiting to the right.
We're exiting to the right.
You
Yeah.
know, like what normal people say. Not thespians.
Thespians. I wonder if my international thespian membership is still good.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
So we're now in the Ocean Palace.
We're in the Ocean Palace, and it's green, like emerald green. We're talking the
All right.
kind of green that
Create suspend points.
creates a spend point.
And we'll do it over this one.
I found some
Over at this
suspenders that I got from Nana today
Oh,
when I was
nice.
going through my old clothes.
Oh, cool.
I also have like 20 shirts that are Zelda related. If anybody out there is on the fence about joining our Patreon and wears a medium-sized shirt, go ahead, join the Patreon, send me a message. I'll mail you a medium Zelda shirt. I have so many.
We got ropes again.
Oh, we got ropes back! The ropes in this game are so cute. They look like little piranha plants, or maybe even more so, the piranha plant looking thing from Little Shop of Horrors.
We got a bubble that we just
Which,
dodged.
for those who... Oh no, the cat is playing with the toy.
Oh, wow. You got to use your fairy to get all the way up there, don't you?
Yeah,
Normally
you
can
gotta
high
use
jump.
your fairy. That's a lot of magic, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So...
Okay, the fairy can't pick up the key.
Dang, so Ben has to navigate through the rest of this room as a fairy, and then come back as a Hylian, and get the thing. So
This guy was just annoying in the way.
Ben's just killing a bubble. So the piranha plant in the Little Shop of Horrors, every time you see it on screen, they had to speed up the frame because it looked more realistic when it was going fast. So all the actors had to act at half speed, including lip syncing
Really?
and delivering dialogue, because they figured out that was the best way to do it. Okay, so Ben's going over a lava pit right now, and there are Raz coming at him, these wolf heads, and he gets hit once, but he doesn't fall into the lava.
But I
expertly
picked up the
clears
pea bag.
room. He picked up the pea bag, even though the bridge was disintegrating under him. A ruby red dark nut is directly in front of him. He stabs him in his foot,
Oh,
stabs him in
two
his head.
hits and he
Two
died.
hits.
Wow.
We got so much HP. We are just loaded up. Now, there's a new thing that has lava dripping from it. Oh, from the ceiling. Ben gets hit by a dark nut. Oh, yeah, and sometimes the lava turns into a bit or a bot. I don't know which one it is.
But
Ben goes through a door that had a lock on it and descends further into the emerald green dungeon.
we're going to the right.
And even though
Oh.
we got brand new enemies here. So these enemies are called the Mago. They're orange cloaked magicians. Shout out ZeldaDungeon.net. They're orange cloaked magicians with skull-like faces that serve as the guardians of the palace on the sea. These spellcasters attack with fire spells and are also quite adept at teleportation. Very similar to a Wizrobe, but a little different.
They're also
Like-
they took 3 hits.
Yeah,
Which was much better
than
I
the
didn't-
wizards.
because the wizards you have to cast the reflect spell.
Yeah. So like wizards, they'll disappear and reappear constantly to a different location. However, unlike the wizards, they can be defeated using Link's sword, which is just, it makes our life so much easier. So while Amago's fire is slow moving and doesn't leave the ground, they're often encountered in groups or with other enemies, sometimes
This
in
just
tight
appears to be a
quarters.
dead end.
Weird. That's so rare
I
that we
know.
come to a dead end. Ben rewinds a little because he took some unnecessary damage.
Okay,
A
well,
bit. While worth a substantial 200 experience point upon defeat, Magos are often more easily avoided than confronted. And the official artwork has them with like big hook, like witchy noses
Ooh,
with
yeah.
warts all over it. But then the artwork from the Futubasha, The Adventure of Link Strategy Guide, has them like almost like masked with skull masks or something. So, once again, there's so much left to the imagination here. The Mago. That's the full rundown. I don't think that they...
oh, I thought I had him.
Dang. I don't think that they appear in any other games.
Yeah, I don't think so.
The word Mago is Portuguese and Spanish for wizard. And now that's the full report. They disappear so quick. Ben's trying to stab one in its head and is just getting messed up. I mean, you're just taking
There we go.
damage.
There we go.
So again, we're in
And
the
for
Palace
200
of the
XP, it's
Sea.
definitely worth it. I like the stained glass windows, though. Like, aren't those neat?
Yeah, I mean, where are they leading out to though? Because we've been going down and we're in the sea. So is there underwater civilization.
So this room is kind of interesting. There are blocks falling from above. Oh, and there's a key.
Ben got smushed by a block falling from above. And Ben's going to use...
And it seems like what they wanted you to do
is climb them as they fall, like that level in Mega Man X2 that starts off the game.
That's what it seemed to get the key, because you can't ferry up there.
Right.
And I wonder if they were like using the start of the level to teach you that ferries can't pick up something, so you don't like waste your magic here.
Right.
But yeah, that's just interesting. Interesting game design, you know?
Interesting. The game design.
Wow, an orange. We haven't seen an orange one in a long time.
We haven't seen
orange Iron Knuckle, just 50.
Iron Knuckle, Dark Nut, Iron Knuckle. Who knows? Yes. Ben stabs a stone statue and gets a potion. So I got some Mega Man toys from my buddy Mad Shroom MC, and they're in pretty rough condition. And when I got back, the packaging was damaged. So they're Mega Man X and 0 from the 25th edition, like, anniversary unrolling. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take them out of the package and play with them like toys. Why not?
I love that.
Let's just do this. But Ben, as you can see, they are still kind of in the package. I took off the main piece of plastic in the backing.
Oh my goodness.
But then I was like, I could just set them up on my shelf. Still in half of the plastic.
All right, so we come down an elevator. We get more of these Mago guys.
Mm-hmm. And Ben is between two. Okay. Between two, like Zach Galifianakis. Question for you.
Yeah.
If it weren't for the sequels to Hangover, would The Hangover be considered a masterpiece? You know, a classic comedy? Or did the sequels ruin the franchise? Ruin the legacy of the original movie?
I mean, I think there's a big difference between... I think a movie... I guess... I don't know if I agree with the premise. Can a sequel ruin, like...
I think that the Matrix sequels ruined the franchise for a lot of people.
Oh, for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I thought we were about to fight.
No, I like the sequels.
I know.
I like the sequels. They're not the first movie, but, you know, they're still, like, better than a lot of action sci-fi movies that I've seen. So, like...
Sure.
I'm not grumpy about it. There are things that, you know, if I were in the room, maybe I could have improved upon, because I'm clearly a better filmmaker than actual filmmakers, right? That's me. That's me joking, everybody. But, yeah, I recently listened to Blank Check with Griffin and David's series on the Matrix films, and they're really fun.
They are.
So Ben's down here.
Okay, I'm
trying to kill some Magos.
This is not interesting whatsoever.
He does not need... and Ben gets hit in the face.
A Bago jumps out of the lava
and kills him.
It just wrecked me.
And Ben rewinds.
I did.
Because we do what we want on this podcast. Oh, oof. Now Ben's going up against a ruby red Iron Knuckle and a bunch of Bagos, and it's just like losing a lot of life. And jeez.
Wait, how did they jump up this far?
I don't know. So earlier Ben was able to jump off on the second level of this bridge that he's crossing that's over some fire. I guess you just had to pick up speed. But now he's like got jump equipped and is like, why are you even fighting this guy? Why not just like leave? Okay. And you know, and you got a little potion there that you're going to refill your life, and then the magic fills back up, and it was all worth it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
When it comes down to it, is anything worth it?
All right, so we're in a big empty area. Oh, shoot. Okay, we got a...
Blue, dark, knuckle, iron nut, as they call them. And again, these guys throw knives. You know, I thought that I would be in more, like, knife fights as an adult. I thought that I would be, like...
Okay, weird. So, again, another dead ends.
Do you remember what to do here? No? Is there, like, a thing to do?
There's...
Reminds me of Metroid. You can like see the item. You can see a key on the other side of this wall, but you can't get through it.
I mean, they did tell us in one of the townspeople told us there was like a hidden wall, but like I wasn't going through that wall. There was nothing to do, so we're just gonna go back to the left, I guess.
Question, Ben: if you could have one of the skills that you acquire in this game, that Link has. what would it be? So, high jump, turn into a fairy for a room, downward thrust, upward thrust, pointy ears. What else do we got? Heal yourself.
Probably the high jump?
The high jump would be fun.
Yeah.
I think I'd do heal myself.
We don't get hurt that often.
Yeah,
Like,
but
we're
if I
not-
could heal myself, then I could, like, do crazy stunts and heal myself afterwards.
All right.
Or reflect. I guess I don't need to reflect. Yeah, high jump is pretty cool. Can you dunk? Can you dunk on a 10-foot rim?
I could at one point. I can no longer dunk.
Can you dunk on an 8-foot rim?
Sure, I can just touch an 8-foot.
Oh, right. You're
All
pretty
right,
tall.
so we had an elevator we could have gone down. Key to the left. We decided key to the left for now.
Key to the left. We got the Gooma throwing
Oof, okay.
I don't know what those
Throwing
things are
Gooma
called.
things at us.
Gooma things. And Ben is just making his way through. We got a ruby red iron knuckle here in this room that Ben is slicing up. We got some little floating skull
This is all
boys.
for a pea bag.
You did it all for the pea bag. Come on, the pea bag. Come on. So you can take that bleep blab. I swear that I know how to freestyle rap.
All right, so we've missed a couple elevators. We're gonna take this elevator up. All right, we gotta.
Did you know that the word escalate came after the word
okay.
escalator?
I did not. So we just ran into a door with a key when we tried to go up. So now we're gonna go down.
Down into the depths of the dungeon.
So we can only go to the left here. We got some magos.
Mhm.
We got some bubbles.
Just avoid these magos if you can.
Well, I want to make sure that I get another level. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, right. You're incentivized to kill in this game. Is basically what I'm hearing.
definitely.
Incentivized to kill. So as Ben attacks these magos,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I just love the downward thrust, and it reminds me so much of one of my favorite video games of all time, Soul Calibur 2. And how cool it was that for the GameCube for Soul Calibur 2, you got Link. For the Xbox, you got Spawn. And for the PlayStation, you got a
Darth
Tekken character.
Vader, right?
Oh, you got Darth Vader? I
Wasn't
think
it
that was
Darth
Soul
Vader?
Calibur 5.
Oh, okay.
Or 3 that you got Darth Vader.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but like how cool that you get like different things depending on which system you're playing on. Ben equips a high jump to avoid a blue iron knuckle, but then just ends up getting hit by him anyway. But he does get his key, and for some reason is having a very hard time making himself a little staircase to
There we
get
go.
back. He's like, I don't even want to deal with this blue iron knuckle because I have like a piece of life left. And instead, he's just taking the high road and
I did.
killing a ruby red iron knuckle instead.
I bounced hard.
The ruby red looks so good against the emerald green.
It does, yeah.
Is there a context in
Ooh,
this
okay.
country where green and red
So this is great.
do not look like Christmas? I guess like green, red, and black.
All right, so we're just
Okay.
we're a little under 100 to the next level,
Mhm.
which I think will fill up my magic. So we're gonna kill these 2 bubbles real quick,
Get a bubble.
so we can, because they're a little annoying to kill, but they give 50, and there's no way they're gonna hit me. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, well, we can take 5 seconds to
Yeah.
magic. All right, so
That
we got our magic filled, which is great.
was great.
So
10 out of 10.
we're looking pretty good. So we got 6 strength, we got 7 magic, and 7 life. So we came all the way to the bottom, and we
Now we're
explored,
here.
and we got a key, which we could use to go straight up here. So because there was a key door at the top of this elevator. So let's see what's going on here.
We're doing it. We're going through the door, and we encounter a blue iron knuckle. It's just slinging. It's just slinging knives at us.
Oh.
I'm so excited to play Majora's Mask next season. A bunch of new characters, game
I
that I've
know.
only ever played once.
Okay, so we got
Oh! Oh, and
Okay.
we are approaching a boss. And tell us about your stats right now before you go on.
Yeah, so I have a little tiny bit of magic. I got a little bit of life. I did have enough to cast shield on myself. Okay. Whoa. All right, this guy.
It's called Gooma. Gooma's the boss here, and it only appears in the Western versions of the game.
Oh.
The primary attack is this large spiked ball, and it immediately kills Ben. This thing looks like a bowl man, a man with a bowl.
Okay. So we know where that goes. So we don't have the dungeon item.
Right.
And there was an elevator that went down just a few rooms back. So we have no lives left. So what we need to do without dying is we need to find the dungeon item, and we need to kill the boss. Which, based off how that fight went, I'm definitely going to need to be a little bit more tactical.
I have some strategy for you if you want it, but if you just want to rewind because you got hit by bubbles like a loser, then that's cool too.
Do you guys remember when Patrick played this game? I'm just wondering, does anybody? I was there, Gandalf.
Oh, I was there.
I was there.
Yeah. So bad at this game. Oh, next season will be the first time in a long while where we actually both play the video games.
So, we're just doing a little bit of exploring here, picking up some things.
I was so bad at this game. Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's a key.
Oh, there's a key up there. Ruby Red Dark Nut. Sorry, Iron Knuckle. Oh man, just cracks me up. I'm so bad at it.
All right, so we're headed to the right.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Headed to the right. What? Dang.
Oh, that's right. They take your magic.
So we intentionally don't curse on this podcast
That is
because we like it to be
Hey, kids.
friendly. Yeah, like we're not trying to like.
Hey, kids.
We're not. I mean, more. I don't know. More so than the kids. I don't want anybody's parents getting mad at me because I, cursed on the show that their kids.
Oh, here's where the hidden.
And we walk right through a wall.
Yeah. So we had got that tip from one of the townspeoples.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes. Was it a kid or a
I forget. Yeah, but
bifurcate?
okay. So now
What
we're
does
in a
bifurcate mean?
new part of the dungeon. We're gonna keep going to the right. There was an elevator to go down. We got to check that out too. Remember, we only have a life left, so I am being a little cautious with how I play right now.
Yeah.
Because we definitely don't want to have to. Ooh, okay, there's another. Damn. Does this give us anything?
There's a bar there. We only got one life left. Gamers play. Okay, so this is an MF Doom reference. I'm gonna workshop that. I'll get back to you guys on it.
So like almost bars.
Almost bars. Yeah, we workshop stuff. Ben, if you had to do oh my gosh, so Ben
we
is
got
just
some skeletons
running through a
that
room.
jump.
There's Skeletors. There's yes.
Okay, that's the key we saw.
And that's the key we saw.
All right, so
on
we
the
still
other
don't
side.
have the
So Ben's kind of
dungeon
frustrated
item.
because he wanted to get the dungeon name, but
I
I
just wanna
bet
get
that
out
it's
here.
down the elevator
I know.
and that you needed that key to get it.
That's true.
Ben's
Oh,
a
right, we
little
needed because we had picked up a key. Yeah, there's probably 2 key doors. So
key door.
yeah, so like the peek behind the curtain is I kind of like look at the map before I start playing, but I don't have it like open in front of me.
Right.
And Patrick has it, but he doesn't give me anything unless like I kind of ask for it. So
Yeah, and frankly, the only thing I'm looking at my screen, Ben, is like the names of the enemies.
Right.
Because like, I don't know, I can't follow a map.
yeah, that's
Like,
not
I'm not good at that
that's
stuff.
not in Pat's skill set.
So when I'm playing, Ben is looking at a map because
Oh, the wolf heads, Patrick.
oh no, Ben's weakness. Ben also says wolf instead of wolf, which I find kind of adorable.
Wolf.
What?
Wolf. Is that better?
No, both of them are good. I'm not a hater against regionalisms. Like, this is something that people from where we're from say. Also, they do
Wolf.
pin, the low back mergers, cot. Like, I got caught sleeping on a cot, Some people just say I got caught sleeping on a cot.
Got even on a got.
I caught sleeping on a cot. Whoop, whoop.
What should we do here, Patrick?
You should beat the crap out of this blue iron knuckle.
But he has a door he can go through.
Yeah, and so do you because you have a key. And you open that door, and now you can slice and dice this dude. There you go. You have your coffee right next to you. Just take a sip. Man, I used to drink so much coffee and play Mega Man back when I was a coffee drinker. I did drink coffee today. Oh, and Ben dies. Just back up to the beginning of this Iron Knuckle battle before you lost any life to him. And here we go again. So we used to cut that stuff out. I don't think I'm going to cut that out.
I'm just going to equip shield.
Does it last from room to room?
Well, no, I just need to get through this guy.
But you also have to fight the boss.
I'm not as concerned about that. He can hit me while I'm holding up something?
That's messed up. So Ben decided to equip shield instead of attacking this guy and just tanked all this damage. And now he only has
That's okay. It was worth it.
a piece of life left.
No, it was worth it.
A little bit of magic.
There we go. No, we have...
But now you can't equip shield against this guy, and you're gonna want to use it.
Nah, I'll be able to
Cool.
avoid. I'm super slippery.
He's super slippery. Okay, cool. You know, you're the one playing. How many lives do we have left?
0.
Okay, Ben just set himself up for a very tense final boss battle here. And is just getting his butt whooped by these wolf heads.
We gotta go back. We gotta go back, Jack.
Why don't you go back all the way before you got the item?
No, I'm good.
Okay. You know, I'm not the one with the sticks. So, now that you've gotten the item, all you got to do is get to the bad guy without losing a ton of life, and you're failing at doing that currently. Because these wolf heads just keep reappearing. And this is one of the tough things about this game, you know? Like, you have to be like, when do I spend the magic? When do I spend my lives? There's so many decisions to make. Me, I don't have it in me, you know? It's just too difficult. Game over, Return of Ganon. And we start... Where do we start?
I'm trying to figure out what the right move is.
Well, before you lose the ability to rewind, press the home button. Because you're not going to be able to go back now. You know. The longer
it only
you
saves it for so long?
Yeah, the longer you linger on that screen.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
All right,
dude.
We're going to give this gauntlet one more try here.
Okay. Giving it one more try. Yeah, the longer you linger on that game over screen, the more you erase your ability to backtrack. And so, again, Ben decided to tank a bunch of damage instead of fight the blue iron knuckle. And he's going through a gauntlet to fight these enemies. And it is just like, once again, whooping his butt. And
You just can't get through them.
no. He had a much easier time going the other direction. He has 0 magic. He has so little life that I can't even see a sliver of red. And he died again.
All right, we'll try this one more time before we...
Before we what? Is it going to take us back to the...
It'll take us back to the beginning of the North Palace. Yeah, I
That's
know.
raw.
I know.
That is raw.
I know. I'm just hoping that I can get one of these guys to
To give you some life?
give me some light, give me a potion.
Give you a potion,
Something
and
like
then you
that.
fill up your
Mhm.
potion.
Oh no, Patrick, we're gonna die.
Why? Because we got a blue iron knuckle right here?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Ben just downward thrusted on his helmet and bounced right over him. Man, you got past it. But I mean, what are you going to do now?
I can beat the boss without getting hit.
I don't think you're going to rewind so many times that I'm going to spend so much time editing.
Yeah, I got this.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay. I believe in you.
Thank you. That's all I needed to hear.
Yeah, you got this. You're slippery. You're slippery. You've done this before. Goomba ain't nothing. You're going to grab the bull by its horns. Is that a saying? You're going to grab
Yeah. It's definitely a saying.
the bull by its horns and say, "You don't intimidate me."
All right, so here's our pledge.
What's your pledge?
I will, if we can't do this in 2 attempts, we will zoom you forward to me with full life here, because I will just take the death.
Okay. I like that.
All right.
The stakes used to be so much higher. Okay. Okay,
All right,
that's
there's one.
attempt 1. Okay, and he hits him with the
Okay.
spiked ball again, attempt 2. And he's gonna go for it. He's keeping his distance. He tries to come in for a hit. Attempt 3. Ben got his butt whooped.
Dang.
All right, we're gonna zoom you forward. Hey, we're back.
We're back.
We did it. We zoomed right here. So Ben
I've
ran.
cast shield.
Ben ran through the thing. He cast shield. Did you cast jump too?
No, that's looking like it's going to be a good thing to cast, though.
Okay. Because he's tall. And so Ben wants to be able to jump over this guy. And how do you even hurt him? So... And...
You got to hit him in his stomach.
Okay. When Ben approaches Gooma tries to hit Link with his thing. So that's like the thing that triggers the spiked ball being thrown at Link is Ben approaching it. And so like he's trying to approach it, hit it in the belly, and this guy is like shirtless and pale and muscular and has spikes coming out of his head. In the artwork he has bull horns, but like I don't know, like the thing I'm looking at looks like it's got like a luchador mask with spikes coming out of its head and a crazy underbite. I don't really think that the official artwork really captures how intimidating this thing is, or just exactly what it looks like. So Ben is doing pretty well. Ben has barely any health left. Gooma has barely any health left. Yeah!
Yeah.
That was a really close call.
That was.
Ben gets a key.
I get a key.
And again, like he has such little health that you can't even
I think
see
that
it.
I can see the sliver.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Ben places the crystal in the head, and we have the victory.
Everything fills
music.
up. We have full life, full magic. We have 2 lives. We're full up on lives. And I actually want to get to attack, which is... So we got 4,000 XP. I really want 5,000 XP to get the next attack, so I'm just going to go ahead and cancel. And that's the Ocean Palace.
All right. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to just go to the next palace right now. Let's just do it.
Let's just do it? I think we've been recording for a while, though. Why don't we do it on the next episode of...
Hyrule Podcasters.
Yeah!
Thanks for listening to this episode of
Hyrule Podcasters.
If you like what you're hearing and you want some extra content, head over to our Patreon page. You can also find us on Instagram at Hyrule Podcasters.
As always, this episode was produced by Patrick, and we'd like to thank LT Headtrip for composing original music for the podcast, including our theme song.
If you want to play along with us, both The Legend of Zelda and The Legend of Zelda 2 are available through Nintendo Switch Online's Nintendo Classics app, where they're in the NES library. There's also a lot of other ways to find these classic games.
And be sure to rate and review us in Apple, Spotify, or wherever ye happen to listen.
And action!
Well, it appears that the rumors are in fact true. The Nintendo 64 iconic game, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, will be reborn with enhanced visuals on the Switch 2 later, wait for it, this year. That's right, in 2026, we will get a complete remake of one of the greatest Zelda games of all time. The trailer shows the boy without the fairy sleeping with a glowing Triforce on his hand, and not much more. Will we get some gameplay soon? Will it come out in 2026? Wait and see. This has been your Zelda Minute.
Conduit Media.